Happy Sunday. Don't mind me. I went swimming and my hair is still wet. And I decided, you know what? Keeping it real here. Not going to wait until I look beautiful. I'd be waiting a long time. So, wow. This is an interesting time, isn't it? So many things happening and popping in the bigger picture. It's really interesting. And I'm being told by Spirit to just keep on keeping on. Stay connected. Prayer is the only way. Whatever you call prayer or ritual, of a kind of ritual that you would like to do, this is your time, because that's the only way we're going to get through this difficult time with everything going on in the world. It is a time to really beware and be aware, right? So we need to do these things for us and to just feel like we're doing the best we can. I know every time something happens in the bigger picture, everybody gets afraid. My phone starts ringing. And, that's what I'm told. Spirit's just saying, keep on keeping on. And that's all we can do. Prayer is everything. So whatever your prayer is, whoever you pray to in any way, shape, or form, whether you're lighting a candle, whether you're getting on your knees, whether you're going to church, whether you're in your sacred space, doing whatever you need to do, this is the time. If we ever needed prayer, this is it. As I'm sure you know, when you look at the bigger picture of what's happening, every day it seems to be some kind of shortage or some kind of price hike. And there's a lot of people. I mean, pretty much everybody that's watching this is pretty blessed to be able to pay their bills and stuff, but there are plenty of people that can't. And we need to pray for a reprieve with all of this. So just don't give up on it. We know we're all here for this time. We're all earth keepers or star seeds or whatever you want to call it, light beings. We're all here to help, and all of them can help assist. We just need to be in that space of saying, you know what? Help. We need some assistance down here, and they will answer. Okay? So we're going to start with the Divine Feminine from Megan Watterson. Oops, I forgot to turn this light on. Hold on a second. Whoa. Okay. So there we are. Beautiful pictures in these. So what does the Divine Feminine have to tell us for this up and coming week? They always have tricky names. Ariadne, I don't know how you say this, sorry for butchering it. Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Boy, if that isn't true right now with what's going on. And it's a beautiful, beautiful picture. So you can see she's standing there. She's got a halo around her head. Thinking of that song, Halo. And lots of light. And so to me, when I look at this card, it's like we're already prepared for whatever's going to happen. We have studied. We have been in a time that is really, really important. And we need to remember that here we are. Whoops, wrong side. Here we are. And to call in the gods and goddesses of everything. Okay, so we are going to look at what the meaning is. It's too bright for me. Okay. All right, let's see. Nope, another one with no number on them. So just a little bit about her, because she's one of the ones that I don't even know about. It says she represents the love and support available to us when we dare to be courageous. She is known as being both a Greek goddess and the human daughter of Minos, king of Crete. Her father put her in charge of the labyrinth, where 7 human sacrifices were made every 7 years to appease the people who lived within it. Wow, that's very gloomy. One year, a valiant and heroic man went into the labyrinth to slay the Minotaur and end the sacrifices. This goddess fell madly in love with him and gave him a sword to kill this person and a ball of red thread so that he could find his way back out of the labyrinth and into the light. Ancient Greek myths were oral, so there were varying accounts of, I don't know how to say these names, whatever, eloping after his success, or others where this goddess, consort, and the Greek god of ritual madness and religious ecstasy, chases after her and pleads with her to return to him. Whichever way the story ends, the constant is that Ariadne's love and support changed the fate of so many who would have otherwise been lost to the labyrinth. When your soul selects her card, know that it is a symbol of hope, the divine assistance, and the step-by-step process we can take to move through a difficult time or to confront an injustice in our life. She helps because this man, her cohort, was daring to end a pattern of madness. He's willing to do whatever needs to be done to stop injustice. She gives him the tools to create his desired outcome. He is successful because of her, and she assists him because he acts with courage. Her message is that our courage is always in some way rewarded. When we speak to end an unnecessary pattern or routine that is no longer serving us, even though we initially created it in the effort to keep us safe, it can feel as insurmountable as facing an horned part man, part beast that lives in the dark inside us. Pure terror, but the soul always wants freedom. The divine is what liberates, not confines. It might feel like we can't find our way out of the situation, this maze, but we can. We can trust the soul knows the way through the maze, and that spiritual support is a given. This goddess wants us to be brave so that she can fall in love with our actions. She is both a goddess and a human. She gets our fear, but she also knows just how much power we hold as well. So that's really, really nice. Nice one for this week. We have to remember they're there to help us when we're ready. The next one is from Nature Spirit from Denise Lynn. What do we need to tell the group for this up and coming week in July? Spirit Keeper of the North. So, let me show you the card. So when I look at this card, it definitely looks like winter. And when I think of the North, it's the wisdom keepers, the people that know. So it says Spirit Keeper of the North. Maybe we need to call on this Spirit Keeper as we move through this week. Okay. Take time for contemplation, turn within, connect with your ancestors, incubate your ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams, meditate. The answers are inside you waiting to be heard. Stay warm. Create dreams for your future. Repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. How many of us have done that? So it says, the native spirit wants you to know, in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night or winter, the darkness of the moon. It also represents the elder time of life and even a time of endings. Pull the Spirit Keeper of the North, pulling it, indicates that it's time to take measure of your life. Explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also a time to make repairs in your physical environment as well as make repairs to your body. I just when I went to pull out my light here, my light ring, I just knocked over my beautiful fairy my daughter gave me, and it's about 2 feet tall, and her arm broke off. I was feeling so badly, so I have to glue that on. Additionally, this is a time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. It says, if you live in the southern hemisphere and draw this card, read Spirit Keeper of the South instead, for the meanings are reversed. So there we go. Interesting. So for this week, let's call on those ancestors. The next one is the universe has your back. Okay. What is coming up for this next week? I am the loving energy of the universe. Beautiful. So there's no book with this one, but every time we use I am, it's like connecting with spirit in a big way. It's another name for God or spirit. And loving energy of the universe. Yeah, it's reminding us that when we're in the flow of kindness or love or joy, that's our natural nature. And so they're asking us to connect with that loving energy. And as you give out, you get back as well. So that's a positive one. The next one is the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Let's see which one is going to support us this week. Wow, this is a big deck. What is going to support us this week? King of Water. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. Yeah, whenever we have cups in the tarot, it is about water and it is about emotions. So this is the King of Water, so the highest order of being really compassionate, loving, and all of that. So I would say that this week they're telling us also to be kind to ourselves, let those emotions flow through us. King of Water. I just lost you. It can also be somebody coming into your life this week that's like that, very compassionate, trying to help you or whatever. So it says, you're a natural counselor who listens to people and offers them comforting and kind words born of your experiences. Open your mind to the ideas of others and be accepting of those who are different from you. It may be time to volunteer for charity work to help those less fortunate than yourself. Excellent advice may be offered to you by someone you can completely trust. Follow his or her suggestions clearly. And it says, people, someone wise and compassionate with a rich inner life, a person with quiet authority who can see the truth and meaning behind any situation and provide a perfect solution that's both intelligent and heartfelt. Trustworthy, cultured, respected, reliable, and accomplished, emotionally stable. And then it says additional meanings of the card: a trustworthy romantic partner, a mediator, cultured interests such as art or music, an upstanding member of society. I also find that just my thing, that the King of Cups is also a family person, somebody that just cares very deeply for his family, whether family is his biological or his tribe. Next ones are coming from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I'm going to pull 3 from here. What do you want to tell us this up and coming 3rd week in July? All right. First one is solitude. And in the traditional tarot, this is the Hermit card. So there's just so much juiciness on here. When you look, there's a goddess opening the book of knowledge. So sometimes we need to take a break. It's interesting that one of the cards, the Spirit Keeper of the North, was all about winter, shutting down, slowing down winter. So this particular card is also saying you need time to go inward, because if you go within, you're going to have time to gain that wisdom, to get clear, and channel your information you need at the time. So make time this week. All right, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Stop. Your soul is calling out and needs to be honored and heard. The answers you seek aren't necessarily found in the outer world. The time has come for you to step back and withdraw from outside commotion. The Solitude card is a reminder of how important it is to pause, still the mind, meditate, reflect, reevaluate, and discover the wisdom and answers within the very soul of your being. When you become more aware of your soul and heart, you strengthen the link to the divine source, and you're able to once again remember your true perfection. Meet your soul halfway and schedule some alone time to commune with your soul, and also to give the power of spirit the opportunity to reinvigorate you with life force and vitality. Conserve your energy, deal with one thing at a time as you follow the prompts from within. When it comes to moments of quiet, inner solitude, it really isn't about quantity. It is the quality that counts. The soul constantly draws to itself what it needs in order to learn or to grow. For example, during this period, someone may step into your life, and by sharing his or her own experiences, you may receive helpful insight and wisdom into your own. The second one was discontent and boredom. Yeah. We all know this. Even though we sometimes have a million things to do, we get bored with what we're doing, right? That can be really clear. So when I look at this, it's like, okay, by taking a break, it kind of gets you out of the boredom, because you usually get information or insight from your guides about what to do to proceed if you've already rested first. I'm paying attention to the order of these cards too. This one says, this card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as an opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open. And if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that brings books, speakers, workshops, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in the divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and your soul for fresh insights. Totally. Right? Timing is everything. I have such a hard time myself with that. Last one is victory and success. Look at that. They're tooting our horns that you made it. End result. When I look at this, yes, we're at the edge of the cliff. We just have to jump now, take a risk, and we'll have success. All right, let me see. Victory and success. Good news is on its way. The qualities of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that often follows a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how you triumph. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your example. You have worked hard and devoted much effort and time to get to this point in your life where you've become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop, pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from. Keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. I think it's so important how they laid out together. First, go within. Second, wait for something to come into your life. And third, you've arrived. And it talked about that, your ego in check. And I have to say, there is nothing more agitating to me I've been doing this work a long time, like many of you, and there's nothing more agitating than someone saying, "Oh, look what I did," or I've achieved this. Not in a way of just saying, "Wow, I achieved this," but being so much in your ego. It's such a turnoff, especially in the spiritual community. I support everybody. I stay in that place, and people support me as well. But when people have been on the path for a short time and they think they know it all and their ego shows it, it's a personal thing of mine that bugs the crap out of me. It's like, okay, you've been on the path for 2 years and you haven't learned everything yet. None of us have, right? So I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, a long time ago, when I had my first near-death experience. And I don't know everything. And the rule of thumb is we're on Earth, we're still learning. We still have crap. So always keep your ego in check. It sounds like it will be an interesting week if we follow what these have to say. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.